WMMS.
Greetings, welcome. Thank you for being here. My name's Alan Cox. Let's see what we can do. Say hi to young Bill Squire. He's right over here. Big day for Bam Bam Bill Squire.
Creepy hugs, everyone. Thanks for listening to and watching this episode of the Alan Cox Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share a cold one with the boys.
Mary Santora is live in Nashville, Tennessee.
What up?
And Poundcake is live on the other side of this building, back in Studio G.
I am, and I like the graphic on the live stream, by the way.
What's the graphic?
I used the ghost bag that our customer Leslie made a little ghost bag.
Thanksgiving ghost bag.
So I was like, you know what? Let's switch things up.
He sees you when you're fapping.
That's right.
He knows
Gobble,
if you
gobble.
can't sleep.
Ghost bag ready to watch you gobble your turkey meat is what she wrote. Ghost bag got some cakes, boy. I will say that.
Yeah.
Thank you, by the way, to Hank's Giving.
Yeah, I
there
believe he's
in the video department.
From Scandinavia.
Was that what it is? Oh, all right. I
Canadian
couldn't
descent.
figure out the extraction there of Skiving, but I like it. He gets mad when you call him Henry Skiving. So, anywho, if you'd like to join us today, we'd love to have you. It is our last live show of the week. We only have about a dozen live shows left, maybe a little over that before the end of our broadcast year. The very last live show is going to be Poundcake's final weigh-in. We're not weighing him in this week. We're not going to do an early one. I figured I'd spare him that. But he won't be weighed in this week. So that will give him 8 or 9 days to level out whatever happens over Thanksgiving, except you already had your Thanksgiving. Now that I say it out loud. You had yours this weekend, didn't you?
Yes, but we're having more.
You having like a Friendsgiving or?
No, it's not a Friendsgiving. So we had the one with our close family members. But my dad wasn't able to attend, and my brother wasn't able to attend. So now that my brother's out, we're having one on Friday.
Okay.
And my dad will be attending that one.
Gotcha.
Ugh.
Well,
he will be attending that one, yeah.
I guess you answered my next question, which is whether or not that's going to be a contentious affair or if everybody will kind of be able to enjoy you, although
that was a reflex. I'm really excited to see my father.
It was a reflex to go, ugh.
I do that with all my family.
Really? Well, they must love you. You think they do that about you?
Probably.
You think your mom goes, ugh, Cody's coming for Thanksgiving?
Probably. I would. I think it's funny.
Wow.
Like, oh, is your brother coming? Yep. Ugh.
God, Alan, don't you wish we could see our dads on Thanksgiving?
I'll tell you what,
Wouldn't it
Mary
be
and
nice?
I would love to look at my dad and not even go, ugh, because why would I ever say that? This wonderful, wonderful human being that I don't get to see anymore. And, of course, Mary's dad's gone, too. So, this will be my first Thanksgiving without my dad. I think it's Mary's second.
Yeah. How you feeling about it?
I guess I'll find out. I don't think I'll know until the day of. I mean, we're going home tomorrow afternoon, and usually Thanksgiving Eve we all go over to my middle brother's house and we tip a few back, and the cousins all run off into another room and play and do whatever. So that's usually the Thanksgiving Eve thing. And then I was really, really intent on my mom not having to do anything for Thanksgiving, and so I'd been talking to my siblings for a while, like, hey, let's put this together. I'll do whatever I can do. I'll bring whatever. But my mom was dead set on cooking and doing the whole thing. And I think maybe that is going to make things feel more normal for her. So that's why she wants to do it. I don't think she wanted to completely take her hands off the wheel with respect to Thanksgiving. So,
well, I'm sad to announce that I also will not see my dad on Thanksgiving.
You won't?
No.
Ugh. Why won't you see your dad?
It's fun, isn't it?
Why won't you see your dad on Thanksgiving?
Because he's going to Houston to my sister's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're making the trip.
Yeah, they're driving down.
What?
Oh, to Houston.
That might be
Yeah.
the smart move, though, because
But
with
they're stopping-
flights getting canceled and
I think they're driving down. They're taking stuff that my sister left up here, so like they're doing that for them.
oh, so they kind of have. Yeah, no, it's very nice.
Yeah, but
So they kind of have to. They got a big U-Haul trailer or something?
my dad has a big trailer that he owns, and anytime any of us move, we use that thing. So
Wow.
it just had a bunch of stuff sitting in it for a while.
Okay,
It
well,
comes in very handy. Like
I would say
we're
that
a
is
good
very handy.
family to know if you're moving.
right.
He's helped more people. Like, I don't know. We moved a lot.
That's a
And
20-hour trip.
That's
In the
so
car.
far.
It's
Wow.
so far.
Now,
Plus
is there any
Mhm.
chance that if Mary's car craps out, they can swing through Tennessee and
no.
pick her up and take
I
her
got
to
it
Texas?
All fixed. The
Huh?
check
Oh, you
engine
did?
light is off. Yeah, I picked it up. It was $900. So
Wow,
God.
So
dude!
exactly what you made.
Oh.
exactly what I made. It's not exactly. It was $825, and then like taxes and stuff. So
You're in the red for this trip.
That is
Oh
evil.
yeah.
That's
and then
evil.
my check was $900. So then it's like plus food and Ubers and everything I
You
needed
lost.
in the meantime.
I don't know when you're gonna figure it out, bro. Don't know
To
when you're gonna
stop
figure
doing
it out.
comedy? What do you mean?
No, to do these road gigs that pay you $900 and you end up spending all your money on other crap that pops
Well,
up and.
Yeah, well, your car's not supposed to break down. So
Well,
But it
nadoy,
does.
but it does. I didn't think your car's not even that old.
it's a 2017, but I have like 113,000 miles, and the guy said they actually needed to change 4 spark plugs, and he said usually around 100,000 miles is when you need this kind of stuff done anyway, like tune-ups and change outs and whatever. So he was like, it was bound to have it happen at some point.
And lucky for you, it happened in Jackson, Tennessee.
Yes, it happened when I was 9 hours from home.
Wow. I thought of something that's going to make you all. Well, go along with me there.
Mhm.
So I go back into the business center there to get myself a drink, and Poundcake's in there eating lunch. And I'm sure, so Cody's probably the only one who saw this, but there's a flyer taped to that glass door. And it's for the Resident Appreciation Holiday Party. Did you read that, Cody? Or did you?
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, when is that?
It's the 16th of December. Now,
We're
they're
off.
not. By the way, they're not having it here. By the way, it's the management company of this building has like, hey, it's for the residents. They just want residents that live in their various buildings to get together.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody who lives here wants to go has got to go over to like, you know, where Al's Deli is,
Yeah.
like 9th and whatever. You got to go over there. But I'm thinking, hey, we're residents now of this building.
Hmm?
And iHeart's not having a Christmas party. Now, it's clearly intended for people who live in these buildings, but we are residents.
Mhm.
There's nothing on here that says you have to live in the building.
What time does it start?
6 to 10 p.m.
Okay.
They're going to have food.
Ooh.
They're going to have raffle. They're going to have drinks.
Go there, steal all their food, bring it for the backstage schmear for the
That's right.
Bill Squire's Christmas Kwanzaa.
That's right. But I love the flyer. It says, enjoy the company of your own neighbors from 668, as well as your neighbors from the residences at 1717, which is where it is. It's like up 9th Street. You think people here are going to know the people over there?
It's a
No.
mixer, Alan. That's the whole idea.
That's why
for people to
we
get to
should
know.
go. We are residents of this building. And this company ain't having no Christmas get-together. We should all go over there.
Hey,
on the
Gwen, I know it's your birthday.
Her birthday's the next day.
The next day.
Yeah,
All right.
we're already taking care of that. This is the 16th.
Mm.
This is that Friday.
Well, I got the
Her
Christmas
birthday's-
Kwanzaa, so I'm going to be a little more focused on that.
No, that's on that Friday?
That's
oh,
on
yeah,
Friday,
it is.
December 16th, yeah.
All right, well, then Cody and Mary and I will go.
Well, I was
Okay,
gonna,
I'm
Mary's
on
on
that
the
show
show.
with Bill.
and
All
I
right,
was
well,
gonna,
then Cody and I will go.
well, I was
Please
gonna
do.
pop in.
Oh, well, then I'll go.
Or you could come to Christmas
You're in
Kwanzaa.
charge of stealing all the food and bringing it backstage at the Agora.
I'm not in charge of nothing.
Listen, I'm your
I'm
boss
going
now.
over there. I want to meet my fellow residents from the residences here at 668 and make a few new friends from the residences at 1717.
What's more awkward, Alan, going to the funeral or going to this party?
The funeral, for sure. It's way less.
Because there's
this
a person
party's
in a
way
box?
Less personal. No,
Yeah.
because this party's like, hey, come meet your fellow residents. So this is for people. It's like you go into this expecting not to know anybody. You don't go to a funeral expecting to see a bunch of strangers.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm great with strangers. You throw me into a room, boy, I will orienteer my way right out of that
Well,
thing.
then you go to that party.
I'm going to go over there because guaranteed, I mean, for the people who live in an apartment building, you don't even know your own neighbors in
Right.
your building, right? So everyone's a stranger. Even if you all live, whether you live in this building or live in the other one, you don't know anybody.
It's awesome.
Listen, bring
Hey,
me
do
a
you want to
finger
come to
food.
the comedy show that we're doing at the Agora? Nah. Do you want to go hang out with some strangers from the building you work in? Hell yeah.
Hells yes. You know me. I'm always down to meet some new people. I'm Captain Fun. Anyway, that's going on. So, again, I'm sure they mean it for the people who live here. But, hey, I practically live here. I don't pay rent, but the company does. It's worth looking into.
The fact that we have a landlord is just real weird. Like
We had a landlord at Oak Tree.
but that was like a corporate headquarters. Like it
Yeah, but they still paid. There was a lease on our office
but
space.
it's just weird because there's like regular people living here, and then it's just like, oh, all right, Jim.
Yeah, I don't think I think it's a different setup. I don't think Keith Hotchkiss writes a rent check every
All right,
month
here
to
you go,
K&D.
sir. You put it in a little drop box.
Yeah, that's right. Right by the mailboxes.
The Nashville studios that I'm in, they sold half of them. Like it was kind of a similar situation to
Half
what
the
we were doing in
space.
Oak Tree, half the space. But I guess I didn't realize that. So like yesterday during the show, I was like going into what was the kitchen area, and I like put my food in the fridge and was like filling up my water
not
bottle
yours,
and
bitch.
stuff.
Mary's making herself at home there in Nashville.
Well, I was looking around and I was like, damn, they renovated back here. Like, this is so nice. Not realizing that I was in a different company's kitchen. And so I didn't like, it didn't fully click with me until like, I'd say it was probably the 4 or 5 o'clock hour that I went to go back into the kitchen and all the doors were closed and locked. And I was like,
no.
oh, damn, they saw this random stranger in their fridge and they're like, yo, we got to cut this homeless person out of
Why is everybody calling
our
me Nancy
kitchen.
from accounts payable all of a sudden? Hey, are you the new hire? Yes, I am the new hire.
Yeah, they were like, the guy who's set everything up here, he goes, yeah, we don't own that part of the building anymore. I was like, well, that makes sense why they shut and locked all the doors. So
Yeah.
I couldn't go in there
My
anymore.
sandwich is in there.
I did. I was like,
Oh,
wait,
my
they get
lunch.
My fruit cup.
They're holding my pineapples hostage. All right, I got to take a break. You can text me 35192 for anything. You can watch live at alancoxshow.com, and you can listen on the iHeartRadio app.
The Alan Cox Show.
On our free iHeartRadio app and